Here is what sales psychologists have to say about selling to the Negro.
The secret of selling to the Negro is expressed in one word.
I keep my mind on my money, money on my mind. Bring on the trick, hand on my knob.
Now, there's nothing unusual about that. People want to be recognized. They need recognition.
Representing for the gangsters all across the world. Still.
That's basic in all of us. But perhaps because he's had so little of it, the Negro needs even more. He needs to feel important.
Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping.
Appreciated. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits.
Now rocking with the best 4 pound on my hip, gold chain on my chest.
Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits.
I'm a baller, I'm a 20-inch crawler, blaze on Impala, diamond rock waller.
3 habits in particular play a big part in every sales transaction. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand.
Rock Versace silks over still V-necks. Got green, never seen, so you suck my...
They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brand.
This brother told me a secret. Put a little Medina in your glass, and the girl will come real quick.
You see, for a long time, the Negro has been sold a lot of shoddy, second-class merchandise.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, 50-inch screen, money green, leather sofa.
So now, in order to make sure he gets his money's worth, he asks for name brands.
In the black Benz limo with the cellular phone, we're getting good grip from the 50 series tires. The Alpine's bumping, but I need the volume higher.
Buying by brand. That's the first important Negro buying habit.
I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind. Got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind.
Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise.
That's how we be riding. Alligator suitcases, put it in your faces, and that's for real.
Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware.
I'ma help the checkup, I'ma run the business. If your girl don't get it poppin', put me on your wish list.
She is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. What their friends may think of a certain item often decides whether or not the sale is made.
Mommy, if they ain't talking my money, then they probably don't know me.
So remember, the Negro buys quality merchandise. That's the second important point.
When you got money to spend, I make ends. Spend my dough on no foe. That's how it is, and that's how it goes.
And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else.
I'ma tell you like I told me. Cash rolled everything around me. Lyrically, niggas can't see me.
Don't try to switch him at the point of sale. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Around and get hardcore. C4 to your door. No beef, no more.
There's a reason for this reaction. Again, because he's had experience with cheap merchandise.
I can't stand bums. Something about his money, make a handsome.
The Negro resents being offered a substitute. He wants to be sold on quality, not price.
Money ain't a problem, see my dough is like, pull out my bankroll on y'all dudes like.
The Negro buys by brand, buys quality, and doesn't like to be switched at point of sale.
Shit, I like a lot of vodka. Then I tear the cosh. Can you afford me? My breadwinners, never corn. Ambition makes me so horny.
These are the keys to selling the Negro customer.
You know why? Cause I'm a boss.
Another point. The Negro family does things together, as a group.
Boss like you need a boss like me. On the count of 3, bad bitch, you get money.
The family works as a unit. It lives as a unit, and it buys as a unit. When you sell to one member, you many times sell to all. It's also true that many places of entertainment are still closed to the Negro.
About that like you, I kinda hate Chuck wearing khakis and my while you rhyme little try to say, but you're flooding at the same time.
So he spends more of his money for the things that are available to him, often for items that are considered luxuries.
Nothing but love for my homies living life. I
got a pit named P, she niggerina. I got a house up in the hill, and I think I got a black Beamer.
Another trait of the Negro market is the fact that it is a pre-sold market. We know that the Negro buys by brand.
Versace wear, Moschino on my bitches. She whipping my ride, counting my ones, thinking I'm richest.
And he buys the brands that he knows something about. Where does the Negro buyer get this information?
I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper in the limousine.
We know that Negro customers are turning more and more to the publications that are tailored specifically to their needs, that give them the news and the information that they want to read about.
And I deal with hoes that pose in Maybelline. Now give me the catalog, I'll show you how daddy ball. That's right.
Many leading businessmen and companies already know this. That's why so many of them are taking this direct, sure route of reaching the Negro customer.
I got it, go get it, I buy it, tell the mother broke joker be quiet.
But now, wait a minute. If the Negro market is so big and easy to reach, why aren't more companies going out after it?
Jeez, please don't try to step, cause if you do, then the pink cap, that's all that would be left. See, young niggas like me, I'll break you off something.
Well, often because of the feeling that there's something entirely different, unusual about selling to the Negro.
That's fucked up. If I come on down, if it come back talking like give me back my money.
But is it really so different? What do salesmen say? The successful salesmen who do a good job of selling in Negro communities.
Woke up quick at about noon. I gotta get drunk before my mother starts bitching about my friends.
How do you go about getting the order?
I've been calling on these accounts long enough to know that the Negro just wants to be treated like everybody else.
Perfect disciples with its survival tongue of a double-edged sword, triple six rivals spitting fire. This the real true bitch.
No matter who you're calling on, a little friendliness and courtesy help a lot. But naturally, anybody resents being patronized or talked down to.
Better check yourself or you wreck yourself, cause I'm bad for your health. I come real stealth, dropping bombs on your mom.
And of course, always stick to business. Stay away from talk about race or religion or politics.
Now, a word from the president.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. I like letting a big drug shipment through and send them to the poor community so we can bust you know who.
That goes for talk about Negro celebrities, too. You know, this business about what good prize fighters and singers the Negroes are.
What, you Mariah? Fly through twice.
Who cares? When a guy's in business, no matter what color his skin is, he's interested in making a living.
Fat Buddha sack and a 7-8 black don't clean. Gangsta lean, I got green, but I serve dubs like it ain't no thing.
In making money, that's uppermost in his mind. I guess maybe what I'm saying is that I try to help any way I can.
I got my black book for a freak to call. Picked up the telephone, said, yo, this Marquise baby, are you down with it?
Sometimes with displays or ad materials, or an idea once in a while. The important thing is that if it helps push sales for the dealer, it helps me, too.
I'll hit that bong and break y'all something soon. Cops come and try to snatch my crops. These pigs wanna blow my house down.
Handle the Negro account just like any of your others.
You better stop tripping on them stereotypes. In the ghetto, there's a good life.
Don't patronize. Stick to business. Get interested in the account. Pitch in and help any way you can.
Don't bother, the innocent role ain't working, work harder.
Sounds like pretty good sales advice. That's the secret of selling the Negro.
Gotta be a better way, yeah.
Are you trying to get crazy with this, see? Don't you know I'm loco?